Let's talk about my experience so far with the Atari VCS in 2022. Let's get to the video. Hello everyone, this is Lavon Cason here. I am back at it again with another video, and today it has been about a week and 1 day since I have owned the Atari VCS, and now that I'm ready to talk about my experience so far with this product right here. Now, so far I'm pretty much liking the Atari VCS. I like the fact that it has a PC mode, and I like the fact that it allows me to run, multiple operating systems such as Windows, Linux, and Chrome OS. I definitely like that feature. I do like the fact that you can run PC games, even though that you may have to lower the settings down to like 1024 by 768 or 800 by 600 in order to get those modern PC games to be playable. But as far as the Atari Vault goes, it was nice, going back and playing the Atari 2600 games and the Atari arcade games. Like, that was nice. I'm not going to lie. But here's one thing. In fact, I got a couple things that I don't like about the Atari VCS. And one of them is the fact that, why is the power button on the back? Like, why, Atari? Why? Like, it should be somewhere in the front, or heck, I should be able to touch this and it should turn on. But instead, I gotta go to the back of the system. Like, Atari, what were you thinking? And also another thing too, when I press this button, the home button of the modern controller or the Atari Classic controller, I should be able to turn on my system from those controllers. Atari, make an update to where I can be able to turn on the system without going to the back, and allow me to turn on the system with the modern controller or the classic controller. Atari, please make that update. Like, honestly, I think a lot of people are gonna be spending their time on that PC mode. Like, I'm being for real. That is what I've been using this mostly as a mini PC for my TV, pretty much. As far as the using it for Atari Vault, like, again, I could just go to PC mode and play all those games, really. In fact, you could probably play all those indie games that the Atari VCS has in their Atari store on the Atari VCS itself. You could probably play those games on PC mode with Windows. And I think a lot of those games are pretty much on Steam. It's kind of gonna be hard for, a person to stay on Atari Vault or the Atari OS if they can just get the games on the PC mode and just use Windows to play those games. I have not used this controller really. Like, I haven't used the Atari Vault with this controller. I definitely have used Atari Vault with the modern controller, but I'm just not feeling this D-pad, man. Like, I'm really not. Like, overall, when you really think about it, the controller is pretty much okay because, it's very, very similar to an Xbox controller, but I'm just not feeling that D-pad like that, man. Like, I'm really not. I haven't really tried out the emulation when it comes to playing, PlayStation 1 games, PlayStation 2 games, PlayStation portable games, or GameCube games, or Wii games. I have not tried that out yet. I haven't really tried out any streaming apps or anything like that, such as, YouTube, Twitch. I have not tried that out. I have tried out Stadia, and it works pretty good. Really, this thing at the end of the day is just a PC. Like, that's all this thing really is. Like, you can upgrade the RAM, you can put in a M.2 SSD in there. And yes, I still will be doing, can it run this game or whatever. Like, I'm still going to be doing those videos. Honestly, the most impressive thing about the Atari VCS to me so far is the fact that it was able to run Doom Eternal on there. Like, that is the most impressive thing so far about this Atari VCS. And the reason why I started to can it run, Crisis? Can it run this game? Can it run that game? Is really because I don't really see anybody else doing that. I really don't. Like, I don't really see, people testing out, PC games on this thing like that. Yeah, I've seen videos, running the PC mode and testing out, the typical games such as your GTA 5 and your Fortnites. I don't really see people testing out, other games. Like, I really don't when it comes to this device right here, such as, say, Control or Monster Hunter Rise. I have never seen other games, being tested on this right here, other PC games. That's what pretty much inspired me to start that, really. I think at this point, this device right here is really niche. It'll appeal to a certain type of demographic, the people that like to tinker with stuff. The people that want a mini PC for their living room. That is the type of people that I can see, buying this product right here. And I can also see other people that are into Atari games maybe buy this product. And heck, you can even play Atari games on your web browser. So as far as using this as like a Atari Classics machine, like I don't see it being worth it for that. I can definitely see this device being worth it for as a mini PC. Definitely, yes. Would I spend the $400 or would I recommend you paying $400 for a device like this? Absolutely not. Get this device for at least, $350 to $300 or maybe even $250, because that's the price range when it comes to this device. That is what it is worth, really. $250 all the way up to $350 at the max. $400, that's pretty much pushing it. Like, at that point, you might as well just get a PlayStation 5 digital. You might as well just save up and buy a regular PlayStation 5 with the disc drive or Xbox Series X. You can even, save yourself some money and get an Xbox Series S, run dev mode, and play all your classic Atari games, your PlayStation 1 games, your PlayStation 2 games. But the difference between the Xbox Series S and the Atari VCS is that it can run full Windows. You cannot run full Windows on an Xbox Series S or an Xbox Series X. So that right there is something to think about. Would you rather have full on Windows, or do you just want to run, retro games? That's pretty much it. My experience so far with the Atari VCS in 2022. If any of you guys have Atari VCS, let me know in the comment section below this video, and let me know what your experience has been like ever since you own one, since like what, late 2020, since last year. Like, let me know in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching, and peace. I hope you guys have a good day. So now that you have made it to the end of the video, I want you guys to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and when you hit that notification bell, you gotta hit all notifications, so that way you can be notified for future Lavon Cason tech videos, future Lavon Cason gaming videos, future Lavon Cason live streams, and also other videos that I do, such as, reaction videos and things of that nature. Bye.